If your business stops the second you get on a plane, you don't have a business. You have a high-stress job. I used to be terrified to go away or get out of town because the second I turned off my phone, I knew that every garage door in town was going to break and my customers were not going to be able to contact me. That's why in this video, we're going to provide you a 3-step strategy to help your business run seamlessly when you're out of the office. And at the end of this video, we're going to provide you some pro tips so that you can build your brand while you're out having fun. Let's party. Now, the first strategy that we want to share with you is pretty simple. It's basically a form of communication that you want to establish with your customer when you're out and about. For example, when a customer calls me, I'm able to set up an appointment so that we can go out and provide a diagnostic safety consultation. Now, this is basically like a service call, but in this diagnostic consultation, we're able to give the customer some very tangible information so that they can make a better buying decision. And so what we do is we set that up for the customer where we'll go out and we'll do a 27-point inspection about the garage door system to be able to understand not just what's happening to the garage door, but also to the garage door operator and every aspect of the door. Now, when that report is made out, it's emailed to my customer. They're able to read it, they're able to see it, and they're able to understand just what exactly is going wrong with their garage door system and how we can rectify their problem. More importantly, how we're able to get them up and running in a quick manner. And at the end of the day, that is, when we're able to get the job done, we're able to get that customer living their life like they normally do. So think about that. If you don't have some sort of system where you're able to provide that tangible information to your customer, you need to have that strategy set up. Now, you can do that with a simple Google Sheet. You can do that in any other way, but we like to do that with our CRM Jobber, and they're able to set that up for us easily within the Jobber app. But more about them later in the video. Now, the second strategy that you want to implement is automated transparency. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, basically, you want to be able to not only send the diagnostic report to your customer, but you also want to send them some suggestions about how you can solve their problem. Now, you can do that in many ways. You can send them, for example, like a link to your website, or a link to your Instagram page, or a link to your Facebook page. In our case, we utilize our YouTube channel. And what we'll do is we'll let our customer know, hey, based on the report, these are the things that you need. And on our YouTube channel, we have a number of videos that can guide you to understand better how we can solve those needs for you. It is a powerful tool. And again, if you are automating this transparency for your customer, you're able to send that via text communication, via email, or even through a conversation on the phone. Whatever your choice of communication, the point is you want to keep that automated. You want to make sure that it's being sent as soon as possible, and you want to be able to set it up as seamlessly as possible. So that automated transparency is pretty much working for you when you're out and about having fun. Last but not least, you want to utilize a communication engine. And of course, you can do that through text message, you can do that through email, but the way we do it is through our CRM Jobber. And we're able to establish a pretty simple system to email our customer, then send a text, then send a confirmation of the quote being sent out. After that, we can call them on the phone and say, hey, I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over the quote with you. That constant communication builds rapport, and that rapport will go a long way with your customer to help them nurture down the funnel, or what is the sales process. Now, it's pretty important to say that you never really want to sound salesy. You really want to provide value. You want to be forthcoming, giving information, providing goodwill, letting them know that you are ready to solve their problem. You just simply want them to understand what the process is. And don't ever talk in terms of what is like features or benefits. Talk in dream outcome, talk in results. In other words, you are not able to get your garage door working, but the result or the dream outcome is that we're going to get your garage door working, and it's not only going to be working, but it's going to be working optimally, it's going to be safe, and you're not going to have to worry about this problem ever again in a very long time. Now again, you can use any form of communication to do that, but when you have something streamlined with a CRM like Jobber, well, it already does it for you. That's so true in my case because I remember starting out having to work countless hours just to get a few jobs in the week. There's one tool that has helped us tremendously, and specifically on this trip that we've made here to Daytona Beach, Florida, and that is our CRM Jobber. Hear me out on how we've been able to take this business trip and utilize our CRM even all across the states over here in Florida. I mean, think about that possibility. Here I am, I'm running my business in California in a totally different state, and I haven't skipped a beat. Why? Well, because we've utilized a robust CRM to provide client communication, to send out quotes, to invoice, to email. All of that, again, is by using a tool. Jobber has been the tool that has literally raised our game in the home service business space, specifically our garage door business. So I'm thinking if you are an HVAC guy, if you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, and you are not on Jobber, then you're losing out on money. That's the simple and honest truth. You probably can't even take a vacation or even a business trip. We know and understand that when our business is down, we are not making any money. And I'm motivated about making a difference. And when it comes to making a difference, I need the right tools to make that happen.
Thanks, Daytona.
Finally, here's our pro tip that we promised you at the beginning of this video. When you're out and about having fun, you still want to be able to build your brand. Since we've been out here in Daytona Beach, we've been taking videos, we've been doing YouTube shorts, we've been doing some Instagram reels, so that way we can stay present in front of our customers. And so that's important to highlight because most people don't really want to be in front of the camera. And yeah, it takes a thick skin. It takes a lot of practice. It takes some initiative on your part to be able to do this. But keep in mind that when you show your customers, when you show your viewers that you're a real person, that sometimes you need to break away, take your wife out to a beautiful place, and be able to go around and spend some time with the family. There's my baby right there. Say hi, baby. There she is. And clearly, it's not so much about like, look at me, look what my life is, look what I'm doing. No, don't think in those terms. Simply think about the ability or the opportunity that you have to be able to share that you're a real person, that you're not all about work or you're not all about your business. You're about being able to contribute to your community, that you're also about being able to reset and recharge. And at the end of the day, I think you will have a human connection with people when you're out about doing those things. And so when we've been here in Daytona Beach, we've been recording a lot of footage. In fact, we visited a distributor out over in Orlando, and we were able to get some amazing content about their product, which we'll also promote on our channel. So be on the lookout for that. But the point is that you want to build your brand no matter where you go. You are the brand, in fact. So think about how your brand can be closely related to who you are and your values and what you do. Now, granted, that's not necessarily meaning that you have to overshare or talk about like the food that you're eating or the things that you're watching. No, you just simply want to be able to chime in and say, hey, life is good. These are great. Thanks to all the customers, thanks to all the families that have supported our business, and we just want to say thank you and show gratitude. That goes a long way. So because I want you to win and I want you to have the same freedom, I've left a few links in the description below that will be able to help you streamline your business. Now clearly you can do that with our CRM Jobber. There is a 14-day free trial down below that you can take advantage of, and seriously consider it, because again, having a robust CRM is going to elevate your business. But in addition to that, I also have some free resources that you can take advantage of in the description down below. In fact, check out this next video right here that can help you start your own home service business in just 2 days. Now, I'm going to head back to the pool. As always, I want to thank you all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.